Everything you've probably been taught about oil is wrong. So in my hand is one of the most popular cooking oils, olive oil. And it's been hailed as the nutritional powerhouse of the Mediterranean diet. But despite its popularity, even this oil has some shocking nutritional drawbacks for both vegans and non-vegans alike. Isn't that right, Mr. Pumpkin? What's up? With so much conflicting information out there about oil, it's truly difficult to separate fact from fiction. Has anyone ever told you that cooking oil sprays are lighter in calories and often contain none at all? Or that a little bit of oil on your salad can't be more than a few calories, so why bother tracking it? What about the common idea that oils aren't highly processed foods? They're just as natural as the plants that they come from. And you've probably heard someone say that plant oils are an essential source of healthy fats like omega-3 fatty acids, and that without them, you'd struggle to meet your daily recommended intake. Now, it would be nice if all these things were true, but at the risk of breaking your heart, I have to tell you that all these health claims can only be described as myths. And in this video, I'm going to debunk them mercilessly. Myth 1, oil sprays are 0 calories. Take a look at the back of any spray can of cooking oil. Chances are you'll see a hopeful 0 listed for the calorie content. But before you get too excited, take a look at the serving size. It's 1/4 of a second spray. The truth is that the calorie content in a spray can of oil is actually the same as normal bottled oil. What you see here is nothing more than a deceptive marketing trick. In other words, they're lying to you. So I've got a stopwatch here in my hand, and we're gonna see what a 1/4 second spray really looks like. That lightning fast spray that you just saw was 1 whole serving size. And because this portion is so minuscule, it's low enough in calories that these companies can legally round down the calorie content to 0. So here I have a cooking pan and a food scale, and we're gonna see just how many calories it takes to coat the pan. We've racked up 15 grams of oil, which clocks in over 130 calories. Even if you sprayed for half that time, we're still looking at 70 calories. As you can see, this number is certainly not 0, and that leads us into the next myth. A few drizzles of oil throughout the day can't be more than a few calories, right? It's very easy to underestimate the calorie content in oil because it's truly so calorically dense. So if you've been trying to eat smaller meals, snack less, and generally decrease the amount of calories you're eating, but still struggling to lose weight, then oil might be the culprit. For the average person, oil accounts for hundreds of hidden calories every single day. Imagine that you cook your tofu scramble in the morning with some oil, and then you add some salad dressing to your salad at lunch, and then you finish off the day with some sauteed veggies that you use some oil for. All of a sudden, you've packed in an extra 600 calories in the day without even realizing it. That's why I recommend that you make the following rule for yourself. Whenever you use oil, no matter how small the amount, do your best to measure the oil and accurately track those calories. So at this point, you might be hoping that all this additional effort is at least justified by the fact that oil is healthy, right? No. To further reinforce why oils are not health foods, I'll have to defeat our final 2 myths, starting with myth number 3. Cooking oils are not highly processed foods. No oil is just patiently waiting to spill out of a plant. All oils are processed foods because they need to be extracted with heat, chemicals, and/or pressure. It is true that cold-pressed or virgin oils do undergo less of an intense process. For these oils, manufacturers skip the high heat and chemical solvents that are used for refined oils. For this reason, less processed virgin oils tend to get more praise as a more natural alternative. The truth is, there really isn't any meaningful difference between more processed oils and slightly less processed oils. All oils have to survive processing that strips out nutrients and fiber and leaves a highly condensed form of dietary fat. Now you might be thinking at least some of this fat is good for you, right? I mean, don't we need at least a little bit of oil to get enough healthy fats? Well, I'm sorry to say, that happens to be our final myth. Myth number 4, Cooking oils are an essential source of omega-3 fatty acids, and without them, we couldn't get enough healthy fats in our diet. Although flax, hemp, walnut, and canola oils may be good sources of omega-3 fatty acids, you're only getting the fat and nothing else. If you consume flax seeds, hemp seeds, and walnuts in their whole, unprocessed form, you're not only getting those omega-3 fatty acids that are essential, but you're also getting protein, fiber, and other vitamins and minerals. In other words, oils are not necessary in our diet. So with these myths busted, you can understand why I advocate for a whole food, oil-free diet. Not only is there no such thing as zero-calorie cooking oil, but all oil is actually the most calorie-dense food that you can possibly consume. And for all those calories, you're hardly getting anything in return. Oil is a highly processed food that contains very few of the nutrients from the original plant that it came from. It's far better to get some healthy fats from the whole plant food so you don't miss out on the protein, fiber, and other nutrients. Alright, so that's going to be a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the 4 worst oil myths busted. Let me know in the comments what other kind of vegan nutrition myths you want me to bust next, and I'll see you in the next video.